Hello there, my name's Clyde, this is Chevy, and if it's your first time here, I make videos about my experience renting a Porsche Macan on Turo. I've now done 4 total months on Turo. I started with the Porsche Macan back in end of May, early June, and been a big learning experience, but this has been my best month yet. So I was pretty excited to make this video and bring it all to everybody. So, month number 4. 4 big things. One, like I spoiled earlier, this was a record revenue month. Actually, let me just go ahead and show you right here. $1,761 in revenue in the month of September. So now it's October, so went back in time, of course. But that was a good month. My goal with the Macan, ideally, I would love to get to $1,000 a month. But more realistically, if I can make $800 a month consistently on Turo, I'll be very happy. So, $1,761 was the revenue. Now, let's talk a little bit about the cost for the month and what that looked like. So, for the month of September, I paid for the car notes. Car notes was $827. I also had to pay what I like to call as renting costs or operating costs. That's coming in the form of Lyft. I have to end up doing Lyft a lot. It's very rare that people actually pick it up from my house. I want to say of all the trips that I've had so far, I think I've only had 2 where people actually came to pick it up from my house. The rest of the trips, I've had to drop off the car at the airport. Total operating costs in that aspect was $135, so it just cost me a little bit over $100 there. That's also something that we can work with to try to lower down in the future. And then there was the car notes. So car note $827, and then insurance. Insurance was $139. That means my total profit for the month was $661. It's not bad. It's not bad considering, you know, how we started, but I think there's a lot of room to improve. And so that's going to be the big takeaway for this video that I am going to be implementing in the future with Turo is saving money on insurance. When I was paying $139 a month, my insurance was through Geico. So I just bundled it with the rest of my auto insurance. My wife has a car, I have a car. But going forward, I'm actually going to be using Metromile. And so Metromile, the way their insurance model works is that there's an adapter that you plug into your car, it connects to your OBD2 sensor, so right by your footwell, and it'll actually charge you for the miles that you drive. What's nice is Metromile has a partnership with Turo, so whenever my car is out on a trip covered by Turo's insurance plan, then I'm not charged for it. So essentially, the only miles that I'm paying for is going to be the miles that I'm driving on my own whenever I take the car around. And so there's still some expenses or miles that I have to incur when driving a Macan, but I mean, you know, it's gonna be what, $200, 200 miles a month at most. And my base cost with Metromiles is $55, and my per mile cost is about, I wanna say 10 cents per mile. So really, I don't expect to be paying more than $65 per month for insurance. So if we take that off, go from $139 to $65, then we're getting a little bit closer to $800. Oh, not there yet, but we're getting closer. We're getting that $700 mark, which is good, right? But $800 is still a little bit of reaches away, and that's going to be the next big thing that I'm going to be switching up. Is actually going to be my insurance cover plan with Turo. So the way Turo does their insurance is that, you know, they take a cut. So previously I was on a 70 plan, meaning that I get to keep 70% of the income from renting out my car, and then Turo kept 30%. However, this time I'm going to switch to the 75 plan. So now that's increasing my margins by 5% to 75%, and Turo keeps 25%. So that means that I'm going to be making a little bit more per renter. Now, it does come with a caveat that my deductible with Turo is going to change up. So instead of my deductible being $250 for any incidents or claims, now it's going to be $750. So there's a little bit more risk there, but there is more reward. the reason why I feel more comfortable with this risk reward profile is that I've had a couple months and I'm not taking any money out of the business. So I have a little bit of money saved up, you know, within that business account, so that if something does happen, covering $750 won't hurt me as much. So hopefully I never have to use that. And I won't have to worry about anything. It'll just be profit all of the way. But this is actually something that's common for people that have been doing Turo for quite a while. They do switch up their insurance plan. And so I'm just doing that here. And so that's the big thing. Don't want to make this video too long. The revenue is looking good for October. I think we've covered our costs. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens in November and forward. But all right, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, would love to hear them in the comment section. If you have any feedback or tips that I should be learning from your experience with doing Turo, or any auto related stuff or anything Macan related, definitely let me know. Appreciate you watching, and catch you in the next one. Peace.